Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. It is Thursday, which, as you know, is anything can happen day here on the channel. And I gotta tell you, something very unexpected happened to me today. So well, actually it happened a couple of days ago, but I've been waiting to show it on the channel because I was completely unprepared for it, and I wanted to share it with you guys before I actually got into it. So what I did, this is a box of 1993 Score, and that's not what this episode is about. This is something I bought on eBay. I never opened a box of this. When this came out in 1993, I was like, I'm kind of done with Score. You know, I bought several of their, packs and boxes and whatnot in the early 90s. And when 93 came out, I didn't really like the design much. And I just, didn't really feel like I needed to buy Score. So I don't even think I bought a single pack of 1993 Score. And that was kind of a mistake. It's a good box because you can get Derek Jeter rookies out of this. You also have the possibility of getting some really nice inserts in the franchise cards, which are actually really a lot of really good players on those inserts and really low pop counts for PSA 10s of those, and they're really, really nice cards. So, this was a box I just never ever opened and had, and so I've been, kind of thinking about getting one for a while, and I saw somebody had one up on auction on eBay, and I put in some bids on it and ended up winning it, which was awesome. I got it for a really good price. Usually these go for anywhere from like $75 to $100 a box, mainly because of the Jeter and the franchise cards. And so I got it for less than that, and I was really happy about it. And the seller messaged me after I paid for it, and he sent me a really friendly message. And I messaged him back, and we just started messaging one another. Turns out he's an older collector like myself, and so we were just talking about baseball and some of the things we remembered. Turns out he's also an Orioles fan, so we had a lot in common in that regard too. And we just had a lot of the same memories, a lot of the same appreciation for some of the things about the sport and about collecting. And he was a long-time collector, and a lot of his cards, he told me, were in storage, but he would soon be bringing out more that he was going to sell, some boxes and things like that. And he told me, I probably have some extra Orioles cards. I'll throw in some Orioles cards for you. And I was like, thanks, that's really generous of you. Thanks for doing that. And I thought the guy was going to put in 5 cards, 10 cards, something like that, which would have been amazing and very generous. eBay sellers don't usually do stuff like that, so that would have been awesome to get that. But I want to show you what this guy included as the bonus cards. This is what I bought, and I want to show you what he included as the bonus cards because it's absolutely crazy. This is what I found in the box as bonus. This isn't stuff I ordered. This is the stuff he included just to be nice. So the question you all have now, first, I haven't gone through these. I stopped when I got to this. I pulled out, a lot of the packaging material in this box, obviously, but I'm sure the question you have now is, what is this guy's eBay handle? Because I want to buy stuff from him. The guy, his eBay handle is theairabove, and that's all one phrase, and that's his eBay handle. And he has some singles up right now, but, he told me he was going to put up some more boxes in the future. And frankly, I'm inclined to buy anything from him at this point. This is absolutely crazy. I'm going to go through these with you. And again, I'm just blown away by this. I've never, ever, I've been on eBay since the 90s, and I don't think I've ever encountered a seller that has shown this level of just over-the-top generosity. And again, this is a guy I did not know, that I had never met or had any kind of interaction with before buying, something from him on an auction, and just talking with him and having some really nice correspondence with him, really enjoyable. He decided to send me all of this just for free, just as a bonus, just to be kind. And I really don't know what to say. I'm looking forward to going through this, but I wanted to show you what this box looked like before I started pulling this stuff out. It does look like, there's a lot of Orioles in here. I think that these card boxes under here are full too. I haven't picked them up, but they look full. I'm just going to pull everything out, and then we'll all go through it, and we can see what this very kind gentleman sent. Looks like there's a rack pack here, and some cards are stacked in here. Let me get these out of the way. I thought this would be really suitable for Anything Can Happen Day because it was an absolute surprise to me, a very unexpected surprise. So there are cards stacked up in here. I don't want those to fall over. So that is full. I'm going to take that out and put it there. And let's see, I'll get these cards out here. And these appear to all be Orioles, which is just crazy. These look like I mean, just many, many years worth of Orioles cards here. And this box is full as well. Has his address on it, so I'm going to be careful not to show that because I don't think he'd want his address out there. Put that back here for now. And then here's another stack of what appears to be a bunch of Orioles cards. Yes, it is. That is crazy. This is just amazing, amazing kindness from somebody, again, that I just, pretty much randomly encountered on eBay. I'm going to lower the camera so that we can look at these from the normal vantage and perspective. And there we go. Let me sit down here and show you what this very kind person sent me. I'm going to put these off to the side just for the time being. Let's start with this. It's a rack pack here. And let's see what... Oh, it's got a Cal Ripken. That's very nice. Wow, 1988 Cal Ripken Insert All-Star. You can only get these in rack packs or I think jumbo packs. That is awesome. You guys know I love collecting unopened material, and this will definitely go into that collection. That is really very, very kind of him. And this one has Eddie Murray on the front. I can see right there. It has two Eddie Murrays. That is nuts. This is the Eddie Murray All-Star insert from 85. These are, of course, 1986 packs or 1986 cards. And then there's the regular base Eddie Murray. That is awesome, too. I don't think I've ever seen a rack pack that has two of the same player on it like that. That is pretty awesome. What a great thing to add to my collection. I love that. This one has the Hall of Famer Frank Robinson on it. That's pretty sweet. Plus Andre Dawson, another Hall of Famer, and Will Clark, who, well, not a Hall of Famer, was certainly a star of that era. Wow, these are extremely, extremely thoughtful packs, and ones that I will definitely be keeping and very happily adding to my collection. These other stacks, let me move these onto the camera here so you can see. These other stacks are all Orioles cards from various different sets. This is 92 Fleer. You've seen me open this on the channel before, I'm sure. And it looks like more than one team set, just many, many cards from there. And then we got some Fleer Ultra, which is a beautiful set. I actually really have always liked Fleer Ultra. This is 1992 as well. And I think these are just beautiful cards. They really kind of remind me of Stadium Club cards with how well produced they are. Just really high quality cards there. And you can see just a wonderful amount. There's Fleer Ultra again. And just all the way through. Wow, that is amazing. Here's 1991 Fleer Ultra. Much difference in quality from 91 and 92, as you can see. And I think that's why I was always so enamored with the 92 and the 93, which we are seeing here. These are 1993, including Fernando as an Oriole. Always love that. Very strange to see that. And then more Fleer Ultra from later years. And 2005 Showcase. That is awesome, too. Javi Lopez card. Very, very nice to see that. That is awesome. Brady Anderson there. And Jimmy Key as an Oriole. Man, that is an awesome... I forgot about Jimmy Key being an Oriole. That is amazing to see that. Another Fernando card there. These are awesome. Albert Bell as an Oriole. That is awesome, too. Man, and again, this is a bunch of cards from just a seller on eBay that I happened to buy a box of cards from. We got into a really nice discussion about baseball and the Orioles and lots of other things, and just what kindness to just go out of his way to essentially fill up that flat rate priority box with a whole bunch of Orioles cards for me. I mean, this is way over the top. This is very, very kind, and just totally amazed by this. Really, really something to see all of this. I was absolutely not expecting this when I opened the box and, saw what was in there. I just thought, I got to show this on the channel. People are not going to believe this. I'm going through these and I can hardly believe how many cards are in here myself. This is just amazing. See all of these wonderful Orioles cards. Now these feel like they're in sleeves and top loaders, so we'll go through these a little more carefully. There's Frank Robinson with the Nationals. I don't know if I've ever seen that card. I kind of forgot that he was with the Nationals for a while. That is awesome. Definitely don't have that. Oh, very nice. Brooks Robinson Hall of Fame great cards. And that is the Leaf Candy City team. These came out in Donruss as well, but the Leaf Candy City teams are a little more rare. And I don't know if I have that one. I know I have the Donruss version of this, I believe, but I don't think that I have the Leaf one. So that's a really nice pickup for me. Topps Lineage. I remember when these came out too. And I don't think I have this Brooks. Really nice photo of him there. Can't remember what year these were, and I'm not sure my spectacles are, I don't think that they're strong enough to read the fine print there. It looks like 2011 maybe. But very nice card there. I like that one a lot. Another Frank Robinson. I think that's the same one we saw on the top of that pack. That's really cool. Nice Brooks Prism card there. That's a sweet looking card. And then here we have, I believe this is a reprint from Burger's Best. Nice Brooks card there. That is pretty cool. Topps reprint. I like that one. I believe that's the 63 Brooks. So very nice to see that. And then we still, again, the seller who I've been talking about here is a gentleman who goes by the seller handle of theairabove on eBay. So, I want to give him as much of a shout out as I possibly can, because this is just, it's truly unprecedented. I've never experienced anything like this, and buying low these many, many years on eBay, I've never once experienced this kind of thing. And this, as you can see, this box is just full to the top with more Oriole cards. I want to be careful how I get these out of here. Looks like, man, okay. So there were a bunch on top, and then there are a bunch just jammed full. That is crazy. I'm going to go through these. Ben McDonald right on the top there. Pretty nice to see that. Lots of great Dwight Evans there, and that's nice. Juan Bell as well. Glenn Davis and Billy Ripken. We got some triple play action here. That's pretty cool. Another Donruss product that came out back then. Nice shot there of Oriole Park at Camden Yards. That's a nice card. Always enjoy getting that one. And more. Well, these are from Donruss, same year. And then we go back to 87 here. Very nice 87 Donruss cards. And these are, the other thing about these are all like pack fresh. As I'm feeling these are like minty fresh. Nice Fred Lynn Diamond Kings. Nice card there. These are not, he told me he had a lot of cards that had been in storage, but man, he had really taken care of his cards. I cannot believe that he sent me all of these. Very carefully getting these out of here, so I don't want to damage any of them. Put that on top. And get these out if I can. There we go. And then I'll move that box off to the side again. I think it has his address on there, and I do not want that to show up on camera. I'm sure that he would not appreciate that. So, and there's another Albert Bell as an Oriole. I always forgot that. Nice Tippy Martinez Fleer card. Now, what are these? These look like some farm team cards. These are from the Timbers. From the Timbers. That is crazy. Pete Harnish card there. Some nice Bowman cards. Always like those. These are some really nice cards. Wow. Cannot believe that a seller with a nice Ben McDonald rated rookie card. That's a sweet card. Just cannot get over it that a seller would include all of these just as a bonus. With the flat rate boxes, if you don't live in the U.S., you don't know this, but the flat rate boxes, like the one this seller used, you can send for the same price no matter how heavy it is. So I guess maybe that was his rationale with this. He just thought, well, it's going to cost the same amount no matter how much is in there, and I'll just fill it up, which is what he did. Extremely, extremely generous. Cannot believe all of these cards are in there. This is just, wow, really bringing me back to see some of these players too that I in some cases I kind of forgotten that they spent a year or in some cases less as an Oriole, and some of these guys I haven't thought about for quite a long time. Phil Bradley, good player for the Orioles for a while. Of course, Mike Devereaux, good outfielder for them. Just stacks and stacks of this for me to go through, just enjoying this, and I'm going to really enjoy it when I go through these later and start adding some of these to my PC. This is just awesome. Got to thank the seller once again. Really, really amazing and completely unprecedented. I've been on eBay for, I don't know, quite a while now, probably about 25 years now, and I've never experienced this kind of just over-the-top generosity from a seller that, again, I had no connection with before buying cards in one of his auctions. This box also utterly chock full, as you can see. Be very careful pulling these out, and check these out with you. Again, the seller's name is theairabove, all one word, and very, very friendly guy. As I said, we had a lot of messaging back and forth about some Orioles stuff, some baseball stuff. We both remember a lot of the same era. Seems like we're both a little bit older as far as our collecting and our being a fan of baseball. So it was really a lot of fun to talk with him and correspond with him. And then he sends me all of this, which is just amazing. Really, really amazing. Some 88 Donruss here we're going through, and always like to see that, the Ripken family card. Always a nice pull. Man, just amazing. Now we've Donruss 87. Looked like a Mike Boddicker card back there. I went right past that. Very nice early Boddicker there. John Shelby, man, he was quite the prospect for the Orioles for many years. People thought he was going to turn into a really big player, and Shelby was a good player, but never really quite panned out. What do we have here? We got some Ripken action in here. This is pretty awesome. Ripken and Tony Fernandez, really good shortstop. Nice Ripken anniversary Fleer card there from 1990. The Players of the Decade cards were there were inserts, and I think these were only available in rack packs and cello packs, things like that. What is this nice Melvin Mora card here? Now, what is this? Leather and Lumber from '05. That's a pretty cool card. I'm sure I don't have that one. That's pretty neat. Behind that, this is an autographed. No, it's not autographed. All right, this is a Pro Sigs collection card of Andrew Jones. That's pretty cool, too. I like that one. And behind him, Miguel Tejada. Pretty cool card there. I think these are out of focus because I have so much behind them now. The camera wants to focus on that. Let's see if we can get this in focus. There we go. Wow, some beautiful SP Authentic cards there. Very nice. And some Stadium Club Chromes of Musina. That's a card I do not have. That's a really pretty card. Make sure you guys can see that one. That's a beauty. Mike Bordick and Albert Bell on the warning track back there. Brady Anderson. Some beautiful cards. Hall of Famer Harold Baines, of course, was an Oriole for several years. There's a nice Melvin Moore card as well. Man, these are really sweet. Definitely don't have some of these. I don't think I have that Fleer Platinum card either. That is really nice. Get back to the 1990 Donruss Classic design there. And what is that one? Corey Patterson. That's pretty cool too. It's another one of those players that I just haven't thought about in a long time. And really bringing back some nice memories for me going through these. Really, just again, extreme kindness from just a seller I found on eBay and happened just to buy a box of cards from this man, and he really just went way, way above and beyond. Nice Eddie Murray in there. That's pretty awesome. Way, way above and beyond, sending me all of these Orioles. There's so many that can't even go through them in the amount of time that I usually make a video, but I'm going to have a great time going through those in more detail and really studying those later. And I just want to again say a huge thank you to the seller. His name is theairabove on eBay. And he told me he's going to put up some more boxes, so maybe keep an eye out for that, because, again, I got the one that I bought for a really nice price. He put it up on auction, and then out of just the kindness of his heart, sent me all of these Orioles. Really, really sweet. So love to see that and really appreciative of that. Going to send him a message and let him know how much I appreciate it, and, of course, tell him about this video. I hope he enjoys it, too. I'll be back tomorrow with Dorking with Dice, as I always do on Friday, and it'll be the first time in a long time that it'll be nothing but vintage baseball packs in the box. We'll be opening a bunch of vintage baseball packs tomorrow on the show, rolling a big D20 to tell us which packs we get to pull out of that magic box that we set up every week to have fun with. I'll see you back here for that, and as always, happy collecting.